Hey, good morning, everybody. Um, Sorry, this is Denise with Dark Star Pottery. I have a kiln unload. I just restarted because I was having glare trouble. So, took a look at the cone pack, 5, 6, 7. So we're really getting into that 7. I still am fussing with the kiln a little bit. We'll get it dialed in. I'm not worried about it. So there's some new to me glazes in this firing, and the first one is teal drift. I'm working with the lighting again. The door, I'm in the garage, messy. The door open was awful. So anyway, teal drift, this is just teal drift 3 times on Kentucky Mud Works Iceman clay. I was thinking I'd get a little bit more of a green break. You can see a little tiny bit here and here on the carving. I mean, it's a lovely teal. I think I can mimic what a lot of other potters have said that have tried it. It's just a lovely teal. There's not necessarily anything wowzer about it. Like I was really hoping there'd be more green breaking on the texture. Maybe the texture is not deep enough, I don't know. But just a little vase. Okay, another little vase. Ooh, uh-oh, I must have splattered something on that. This is new to me, Amaco Jade, 3 times in and out. And then I did 2 times seaweed, Amaco seaweed, just to here, and then 1 time oatmeal to here. I like that. That's nice. Obviously, oatmeal and seaweed always do beautiful things, but this was 3 solid coats of jade. Wow, I'm getting a lot of glare. I think I like that. That's nice. Now this is a combination I've used before. I thought it would make a cute little vase. This is 3 times Mayco's coral in and out, and then I did 2 times amaryllis on the rim to about here. I think that's a nice little vase. I'm doing a show in June. That's a coffee, flower, crafty conglomerate. So I thought some vases would be nice. Ooh. Okay, so this is just a simple cylinder. I did 1 time ancient copper here. I did 3 times ancient copper here. I'll get my hands out of the way. And then I did obsidian inside and just on the rim. I guess I could have pulled it down on the rim a little bit more. I wish I would have gotten a little bit more of this, but that's a nice vase. Yeah, I really wish I would have pulled obsidian down a little bit more. Maybe even obsidian down here would have been nice. Okay, so my husband went with me picking out glazes, and he really liked Mayco's blue splatterware. I have 2 of these. Sister cups. They're not identical, but they're similar enough. So here, I'll just put one down. I wasn't real sure about what we were going to do, so it did recommend to stagger the coats. So, 1, 2, and then lots and lots of splatters, but was pretty stable. I mean, I didn't get any running. Very, very, very sweet. But it's just a very sweet glaze, and I think if somebody wants the pear, that would be nice. I can see having morning coffee in that mug. So I like that, that's nice. Okay, so this mug, same shape. I had thrown several of them. I was trying my hand at duplicating a shape. Oh, that's cool. All right, let me tell you what this one is. We've got 3 times leather, halfway to here. I've got 1 little band of light flux right above the leather. Above that is 1 time alabaster from the light flux to the rim. 1 time winter wood over the alabaster. 2 times Norris blue, you can just see it peeking out. And then 1 inch of light flux over the Norris blue. I wouldn't have minded a little bit more Norris blue shining through. And then inside I just did 3 times gloss white. Mayco's gloss white. Nice. Okay, now I have to take a Kiln shelf down. Oh, I get cookies. Good. Let's see what goodies are on the next shelf. Whoop. Ooh, jeez Louise. All right, let's check the cones. Well, okay, my bottom shelf is cooler. So we've got 5, 6, and the 7 just bent a little bit, tiny bit, but 6. So I'm happy with that. There's not that much down here. So I've been doing brie bakers, and so a little bit of a different design. I curled in the rim and then added, actually you can't see, all the braiding on the rope handles kind of is obscured by the blue spatterware, but I only did, the blue spatterware is matte, and I really thought it should be a glossy interior for baking. So I had just kind of wiped my brush off on the inside, and then I did 2 additional coats of gloss white. So it's just a light spatter in there, but it really is a glossy surface. I don't know if you can see. It reminds me of my grandma's kitchen. I love it. It's very sweet. I've got 1 more brie baker. A little bit of a different design. I did chattering on this one, and I just did simple coil lug handles. And this is Amaco's Jade, that like I had done on that other base. I really wanted to see how it was gonna break over texture. And I mean, it's a nice simple color for the kitchen. That's 3 coats. And again, all of this is on Kentucky Mudworks Iceman clay, this kiln fire. But I like that. I think that's really, really sweet. That's okay. Really more spatterware. Ooh, okay. So I had done a couple of different designs of garlic graters, and you actually, you can't see any of the texture at all, but there is a little rosette design in here for the texture, so you could grate your garlic on it, and then, you know, you add oil or herbs or spices, whatever. Nice crusty bread, yum. But so there we go, spatterware. That blue spatter. I have 1 more blue spatter, and it's a little baby vase. Again, for this market, since there is a florist that is sponsoring, and I've seen, oh my goodness, so many artists doing the little pots. Kim Unseth did the little baby pots, mugworts. Art did the little baby pots. Who else? Lots and lots of you are doing them. So even Audrey Berm. I got magnets that I will put on, and I think those are sweet because then when your sweetheart brings you dandelions, you can stick them in the little pot right on the refrigerator. But I like the spatterware on the little pot. I have some more of these coming in the next kiln. The last two pieces really simple. This is just jade again. Another little pot, just jade in and out. Fun little shape. And then I told you about these coins a couple kiln openings ago. Got this idea from Tim C. These are he calls them comeback coins. And so if somebody comes to your booth and they're looking at a piece and either they just aren't sure, or maybe it's a large market and they've just started, you can give them one of these tokens, and on the back, his were all different denominations. My ware is not that expensive, but if you can see, I stamped $3 on the back. So if they come back, they can trade this token in for $3 off a piece that they were looking at. So I've done a whole bunch of them. This one is just one coat of jade. So that is it. Quick. I've got a whole bisque of Kentucky Mudworks speckled turtle that came out of the kiln yesterday that I will be glazing today, and hopefully get that in the kiln tomorrow or maybe Saturday, and then we'll see that, because this speckled turtle is new clay for me, and so I'm really excited to see. I also got some Kentucky Mudworks brown bear to try out too. So thank you for watching. If you've already subscribed, thank you. I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments, you can leave those for me as well. And appreciate you watching, and go out and have a really good day. We will see you next time.